Hello everyone. Now we will finish the queries. We do the sorting queries and the collection queries. This is Jackson. Okay. So sorting queries. The first one is returns a new list of countries ordered by. Let me just. So this is main. I'll just collapse all the queries I've written so far. All right. The first one returns a new list. Okay, this is where we use comparators, by the way. So it returns a new list of countries ordered by their populations in descending order. So what we can do here is return a new list of students ordered by their year in descending order. So let's do that. So it will just okay. So first thing we do here, we need to create a new list because if we just do this like we've always been doing, students, this will not work because this list is unchangeable. Get all returns an unmodifiable list. So if you want to be changing the list, you have to, instead of get all, you create a new. So if you know how polymorphism works, array list is a type of list. Like array list implements the list interface. So you can create a list container and pass in an array list. So we create a new array list, and in the constructor we can pass get all. So get all will return the unmodifiable list. And this new array list will take that unmodifiable list and copy the contents into an array list. Now we can start doing stuff. So next thing you know, we sort the array list, right? So we just have to go collections dot sort, and we give it, you can see the options. We give it a list and then a comparator for that list type. So this list is of type student. So the comparator will also be of type student. So first thing we do students and then new comparator like this, new comparator of type student, and you just tab it. So you will give it comparison logic, which is order by year descending. So order by year descending just means you return minus, and the year is integer. So we use integer dot compare for one dot get year for two dot get year. That's it. Why not students dot sort? Students.sort is perfectly usable as well. I'm just used to collections.sort because we used it before. If you want, you can use students.sort just like this. Both of them will do the same job. And after we are done sorting the students, we will just return the arrays, return students. So if there's no questions about this, there's two notes about it. The easiest way of copying a list is by passing it to the constructor of a new array list. Yeah, that's what we did. Note that the exercise asks you to return a new list. The original ones are unmodifiable, so you cannot sort them. Yep, we already covered this. Okay, second one, return a new list of countries ordered by the name or the names of their capitals and their population in descending order. Okay, this is literally the same, but names and population, right? So we can do names in normal order and then their Neptune in descending order. So we can write public list student Students order by, okay, no, order by length of capital and then by population. So we will do order by length of name, then by year descending. So the length of the name will be ascending and by year descending. So how do you do this? First things first, you create a new array list which has get all in it. Then collections dot sort students. Okay, this time I will sort it using students dot sort because why not? Students dot sort new comparator of type student. Now the first thing you do is you sort by length of name ascending, then length, no, then year descending. Name is a string, right? Just confirm. Name is a string. Okay. If o1 dot getName dot equals o2 dot getName, if the name of the first student and the second student is not the exact same, then return. And here we're not going to do a string comparison. Some people I feel might mess this up by doing just return o1 dot getName dot compare to o2 dot getName, but it's the length of name. So we do integer dot compare and o1 dot getName dot length compared to o2 dot getName dot length. That is if name is not the name is not equal to the other name. But yeah, the second comparison is just year descending, which is this. So we can just copy this. Okay, so after we're done sorting, we should return it. We should use length for comparison as well. Here. Hmm. Yeah, you're probably right, Ricardo. It should have the if the length of the think for integer we can just use equals. So if o1 dot getName dot length is not equal to o2 dot getName dot length. Yeah, good call. So length. Prakash is saying now, but there can be two different names but with the same length. That doesn't matter, Prakash. The criteria is length of the name. So with this criteria, Fahad and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fahad and Anand are the exact same because they're both of same length. I'll just leave it in there. Why not? Does it make sense, Prakash? Oh yeah, makes sense. Okay, the third one returns a new list of countries ordered by the length of the names of their capitals and then their capitals itself. So this is pretty easy. I'll just leave it like that. If there's any question about this one, 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Yeah, the sorting one is, once you're done with these, everything else is super easy. Okay, third one is collection country queries. So collection queries. Returns the name of each country. Huh? Bruh, after the queries we have done this. Okay, here is something that might throw you guys off though. Set. It expects a set in return. Sets have we do set.add and also set.off. I think one of them you might use set.off, but we'll see. Okay, so the name of each student. Let's do that real quick. So here's another thing. Set has two implementations. This set is an interface. We just write it down. Public set. So you know how list, if you try to create a new list, it's gonna give an error like this. See, does this whole thing. You cannot create a new list. It's not possible. See, list is abstract, cannot be instantiated. List is an interface. What you can create is array list, linked list, array list, linked list, abstract sequential list, stack, vector, query. Well, none of this, but all of these implementations. So set is something similar. Set is yeah, set is an interface of itself. Well, in itself. So if you do set students is equal to, you cannot create a set like this. It will give the exact same error. Is abstract. So what we can create instead of set is two main ones. There's a, let me just create a hash set. Okay, there's tree set and there's hash set. You can see right here. The difference between a tree set and a hash set. I'm just going to use hash set here. So set, there's some interesting things about set. One is that sets do not have any order, and two is that sets do not have any repetition. But yeah, so we have the set of students that we will return, and we will also, like always, we'll create a list of all the students. And since we are not modifying the list, we can just keep it uh, equal to get all. And then we'll go through all each student and put its name in here. So it's okay, it shouldn't be a set of students, it should be a set of strings because it will just be student names. Okay, then we go through each student, student in all students and student names dot add. So if you want to add something to a set, you do dot add and then just the student dot get name. That's it. Once you're done, you return the set of student name. That's it. Any questions? Let me know. Return the capital of each country in ascending order. So this. So for this, I guess a comparable one would be return the name of each student in ascending order. So I could just reuse this. Nah. Okay. Public list. They're expecting the. No, I copied it. Because capital is also the name of the capitals. So what we want is a list of names of the students ordered by the name, and this should be pretty easy. So first thing we do, okay, so here we need to have a modifiable list. Well, no, we need to have the returning list needs to be an array list. So first thing we do is we put all the students in a list like always. The students is equal to get all. And then we also create a new list of strings, student names is equal to new array list. And then we go through each student in the students list, students, and we just student names dot add this student dot get name. Now that we're done filling this, we have to sort that. So we do either collections dot sort or we do student names dot sort and a new comparator of type string and ascending order, right? All we have to do is return O1 dot compare to O2. Anybody have any questions about this? Because this is literally just the name. Print it. All right. So we'll just return this list after it's been sorted to the names. Okay, get names order by name. Let's print it. Why not just get all inside array list? Okay, so Ricardo, get all returns a list of students. And what we need is a list of students' names, which is a string field inside of a student. So this array list is of type string. If we call get all, it will return a list of type students. Does it make sense? We cannot just do get all dot get name. We could do something like wait, let me just try printing it right now and then I'll show you what else we can do. Okay, where was I? Let me just print this. You can see this is in alphabetical order. There's A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, S. So you can see that it works. Okay, now what Ricardo was saying, that is where we could use the Stream API. So if you want to get freaky with Java, there you go. So, so this array list wants a list of strings, right? Get all dot stream dot map. Hmm. This should work. Let's try running it again. There you go, it works. D, E, F, G, H, I, J, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. So what I did here is array list, right? It requires the stream API. You probably haven't done it yet, but what it does is it flattens a collection into a stream. So it does get all, which gives a bunch of student type objects, and it converts it into a stream for processing. Map, it takes a function, a lambda function, and like I don't think Ricardo wants to know anymore. It's interesting stuff. You'll have to do it sooner or later. And in job interviews, they ask about map. So map runs a function, like a transforming function on each of those items. So it takes x as a parameter, and on each x, it runs x.getName. So now this becomes a stream of string objects. And then you do toList. Toolist will make it a list. And since it is an array list, it will automatically deduce that and it will make it an array list and it will store it into the list string, which we can then later sort using the comparator, which works on all lists. Does it make sense? Okay. But you shouldn't mess with streams at this stage anyway. You're beginners. Just go with get all. Well, no, just go with what I was doing before. Well, I'm too lazy to erase it, so just let it stay. Okay, so this works. Returns the capital of each country in descending order. You can just use this descending, just comparator here, just put minus, that's all. Returns the name of each European country. So here we could do return the name of each student that is in computer science. Let me look at the other one. That is located in the given continent. Set of countries where population is less than given limit. This should be pretty easy, right? Just check, like do that thing. We'll do one of these where we return all the something that fulfills a condition. Each country which has a population which is in the given bounds. Get population by region. Okay. Something similar to that would be get a set of get a set of years values for everybody who is in computer science. That could be interesting. Let's do that. So, oh, okay, you know what? Let's make it even more interesting. Instead of computer science, we will get that as a parameter. So now we have to get a set of year values. So suppose there's like three computer science students. First one is a first year, second one is a second year, third one is a third year. So the set will say first one, two, three. And if in the middle there's a third year that is in business informatics, and then there's a fourth year that's in medical, it doesn't matter. We just need the computer science ones. That's interesting enough. And it will show you guys how to do the, okay, we'll do this one and another one, which is a simple one based on condition. You know what? I'll do the condition one first. Returns the set of countries which population is less than the given limit. Let's do that first. So we just need to give a set of students with below, instead of population limit, we'll just give year. So so we will need to give a set of students which, okay, so this is a very common pattern. We need a set of X which fulfill a condition. So first thing straight up, we create a list of whatever thing we're dealing with. Students here is equal to get all. And we'll also create a set to return type student set is equal to new hash set. So we have what we need, the prerequisites. Then, if it's a condition, for sure, we need to check every single student. So student in all the students. Now, what is the condition? The student's year is below the given year. So student condition automatically means an if. If this student dot get year is below the given year, we add this student to the student set we will return. So dot add, and we just add this student. And we will go through each student and we will add it if it meets the criteria. In the end, we will simply return the student set. That's how it is, like based on a condition. Then if you want get years by course. Now this is more interesting. First, of course, you get all the students like always. I'll just copy this one. You get all. These are all the students. And then you create a set of the type you want to return. So set long and years set is equal to new hash set. By the way, hash set is like array list. It's just an implementation of set. For now, you go through each student. By the way, now the parameter will be a course. So we will get a course. So we will get a course as the parameter. And we have to check, we have to get a list of all the years by that course. So again, it's a condition. So we start with iterating all the students. Student, student, in students. And for each student, first we need to check if that student is in that course. So we do student dot get course. Well, not course, program. My bad. Program. Program is like computer science and stuff. It's the enum. Yeah, public enum. So, and enum we can use equals equals. So if student dot get program equal uh, the program that is given, if that student is in, for example, let's say we want computer science here. If the student is in computer science, then we can take that student's year. So student dot get here, oh, no, get here, and we store that year inside the set. So years set dot add, and we just store that student's year in there. Now what's the problem? Long, huh? Okay, in this case, because the year cannot be more than like 4, it should be integers. By the way, another interesting thing is you cannot put a primitive value in there. So you see, so if you're putting if you need to put a type inside generics, it always has to be the not primitive type, the reference type, like this. But just in case the professor asks for a set of longs, because you guys need to be prepared for everything. We'll just go here, hover over it, and just do cast too long. That's it. And at the end, simply return the year set. Boom, done. That's conditional queries all done. And that also wraps up the queries for us. There's 3 minutes left. Any questions? The next one, I'll just solve one of the example exams straight, from the start till end. The last time I've said that I I end the meeting too fast, so I'm gonna wait like 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 5, 3, 1. Okay. See you guys in the next one.